statement made by other parties. So you cannot tell us that you are relying on pronouncements made by the president when he visited Nyandarua.
Honorable members, I think they, from their body language, they are guilty as charged. So let's not flog them further.
But can I inform the committee chairman?
Senator closes.
Just information.
The legal counsel.
I mean, they've owned up. So
that's okay.
Yes.
In situations like this, I've had us asking the professional bodies to check the standing of the officers. Do you want us to do that?
I have to protect the ladies.
Chair, you have to protect everyone. Chair, protect the people of Nyandarua, Chair.
Protect
the people on Nyandarua first.
Don't protect the ladies.
We will allow you, Chair, to protect the ladies, but please begin with protecting the people on Nyandarua.
No, it's okay. What I'm saying is we don't need to overemphasize when already it is glaring and obvious. Yeah. So that we can make progress. Senator Methu, Senator Sifuna.
I think on this particular matter of the JM Kariuki Hospital, no explanation can suffice what is expected of the law in terms of the transfer of this service from the actually the constitution from the county government to the Ministry of Defense. Since there were two projects, I'm just curious now to ask the governor, even though it does not appear here, is this the same arrangement that was made for the Orkrau Stadium? Because I also think it was also transferred to the Department of Defense.
Yes, and as advised, we will act on Article 187.
Okay, Senator Sifuna.
Chair, before you launch Operation Linda Warembo, you know this
order, Senator. Those are professionals. Those are professionals. They can't be seen from only that lens. Proceed.
I need to explain to the county government of Nyandarua why this issue is very important. If you had named this institution and after a local hero in Nyandarua, there would not be as much scrutiny as with the gentleman whom you chose to name after this hospital. Governor, you know that even the institution that I am still in charge of as SG has a very close relationship with that family called JM Kariuki's family. So you can expect scrutiny. And please, such a big name should not be muddled with scandal and controversy. Show respect to this national hero by doing things the right way, so that we avoid all this controversy. We would like to see, if you have taken the advice of this committee, let us see that agreement with the national government in the next few weeks. I think the chair should be able to pronounce themselves on these things. And we want transparency. We want transparency in the construction. Let that name not be soiled by failures with the procurement professionals and the legal team. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Chair.
Okay. Members, we agreed on timelines. We agreed on them ourselves. So the facts have been laid bare. It is our duty to give recommendations and give guidance, and also to define how we are going to deal with the other issues that have not been addressed.
Yeah,
so,
30 seconds.
Senator Chirati.
What we are saying, Governor, it is not wrong to request either vis-a-vis. We have seen even counties that are doing national government functions. But what is not wrong to request for support either way from county or national government. But what we are requiring of you is to follow the law, to follow the due process of the law. That is what the committee is just saying in simple terms. But I don't know, Chair, after Senator Sifuna talks about Linda Warembo, I don't know whether we'll invoke the same punishment we normally do to professionals. I don't know, maybe you'll guide us on that, because that's the standard procedure.
No, the rules are standard.
No. With all due respect, there's nothing like Linda Warembo here. These are professionals, and they are here in their capacity. If things went wrong, they have gone wrong. They need to be corrected. But the statement of Linda Warembo here, these are not ladies on
the only thing we are doing is Linda ground, not Warembo. Ground.
That was introduced by the chair. It is the chair who introduced it.
The chair will
don't lynch Sifuna for that. It's the chair
It's my vernacular. Chair, in my
Talk to him.
vernacular. in
Talk to
my
him. You
manners-
sit there next to him.
No.
He's the one who introduced it.
He said we are protecting
Wambua.
ladies.
Order,
In
members.
my
Order.
vernacular,
Eh.
Warembos mean those ladies on the streets.
No.
Yeah, I'm
My
just saying
vernacular means nothing. Something different.
No.
I think we will
Warembos, these
Order,
are
order.
professionals.
Vernacular.
You must respect them.
order, members.
Come on.
Order, members. Thankfully, I've been given the power now to switch off mics. So I'll switch off all the mics for the time being. Vice Chair, your last statement.
Yeah, Chair, because of this project, maybe as a committee we need to invite the AG to come and give advice, because there are so many projects through presidential edicts that are being taken over. So we need to know the framework of that working, so that if it is they are working under Article 187 or 189, we need to get to know, so that at least the money expended for the counties is safeguarded. We need to really maybe get some professional advice from the AG, so that money that is spent for the counties is not lost along the way.
Thank you, and I think you brought it to the right position. Even before we go to the AG, we've got a very competent legal team internally. I see Juma here. Some of our legal staff are now judges of the Court of Appeal. So we'll first do our internal advisory, so that we can distinguish between this thing of service and function. Whether there is anything in law called transfer of service.
Add Senator Metu is now a first-year law student.
Order, Senator Charake. Okay, I think let's go back, because our way forward needs to be clear and uninterrupted. There is nothing wrong with the national government expressing intent to assist a county government in achieving flagship projects. It has been done in many other counties. So let it not be reported that this Senate is recommending that you reject the help extended by the presidency or the help extended by the DOD. That should not be the position. It has happened in other counties. I think the people of Nyandarua will not take us seriously if we sit here and say that perhaps there should be termination or there should be some stay of this project that is associated with a name that we hold dear, as Senator Sifuna has said. The only thing that you must ensure happens is that the process is lawful and the entire operation is prudent, because those are the two things that we look at as a committee. This project was initiated in 2021, initially at a contract price of 1.46 billion. Along the way, you varied it upwards by 8.7% to 1.597 billion. It should have been delivered by 2024. We are in 2026 and it is still not delivered. So far, you have paid 615 billion, but it is not complete. If you want the help of the DOD or the national government, we must go back to the meaning of Article 187 and the provisions of the Intergovernmental Relations Act to ensure that that transfer is lawful. If in your view this is a service, because if you say it is a service, it's as if it's a procurement. I don't think you procured the national government. I don't think you procured the DOD. You transferred a function. So we will have our internal interpretation. Let your advocates go back and rethink. And I think your county attorney should go on record. Her advisory must be on record, so that we are holding her to account on what has been put down. We would like this project to be completed, because it is of value, it makes sense, but let it be completed lawfully and prudently. Honorable members, we had many other projects in this report. If we did not accept the governor's request at the beginning of this meeting, we would have gone on to look at the other projects and the other financial management issues in this report. But because we indicated that the governor had shown goodwill by coming, rather than staying away completely, we agreed that by 12, we'll take a view on how far we have gone. Even though we have dealt with just 3 issues, one of the issues relates to 50 to 80% of your total expenditure. That is pending bills. And I think if you can resolve that and resolve one of these flagship projects, it can provide some hope to the people of Nyandarua. However, there are instances of breach of law. There are instances of loss of funds. There are instances of misprudent application of public resources in this report. They cannot go unchallenged. They cannot go untested. Therefore, honorable members, I believe that between now and 30th of March, there is sufficient time for us to reinvite the governor of Nyandarua so that we deal with those residual matters. I think that's the only way we can allow the governor to exit so that he can catch up with the other obligations. Governor, I hope you have not changed your mind about the coffee meeting.